Deixa o like aí, galerinha do YouTube. Vou contar até 3. 1, 2, 3. Vocês já assistiram o Pitch? Já assistiram Perseguição Policial de verdade? Pitch de verdade, GTA V?
Hey adrenaline junkies, welcome to Police Karma. Today we're kicking off a brand new series.
Sincero, tá?
People messed with the wrong cops, where every dumb move instantly triggers justice mode. Alright, let's dive in.
Real life, real life.
On June 3rd, 2024,
3
a
de junho,
high-speed pursuit unfolded on I-4 as a sedan driven by Wilfred Ruiz reached 120 miles per hour, collided with multiple vehicles, and recklessly endangered troopers and the public.
Nossa, irmão, pior que eu vou te falar, o tanto de crime que o cara coloca no... O tanto de crime que o cara coloca nas costas aqui é brincadeira, mano. Vai chegar nesse ponto aqui, já era. Não adianta você correr, não.
Finally stopped using a PIT maneuver. He was detained, treated for overdose symptoms, and officers recovered cocaine, scales, and baggies from the
vehicle, de overdose, polícia encontra cocaína, balança, saco para veículo, indicando intenção de distribuir a droga. E aí, Mirella? Isso é GTA? Não acompanho muito. É pique GTA.
On October 6th, 2023 at 8:46 p.m., Trooper...
Irmão, essa hora aí é desesperador. Piscou uma luzinha ali atrás, ali você já...
A. Matthews assisted Sergeant Calvert in pursuing a stolen GMC Acadia. The vehicle fled recklessly through Atlanta, ignoring traffic laws and evading multiple law enforcement agencies.
Tentou a fuga, né? Cortou o sinal vermelho, foda-se. Fingiu que foi, voltou. Que isso? Caralho, subindo meio fio. Chega PM pra tudo que é lado muito rápido. Nível 3 aí já, viu, chefe? Caralho! Toma, bitch. Que isso? Rodou e continuou. Pulou, dropou do carro. Caralho! Tomou pitch a pé.
After striking a Chrysler 300 and a guardrail, Matthews executed a successful PT maneuver. The driver, Willie Joe Williams, fled on foot but was captured with a taser, showing signs of alcohol impairment and refusing a blood test.
A perna falhou, quem nunca, né? A perna falhou. Acontece. Tomou tiro, mano. Será que ele tomou um taserzinho? Tiro não foi não, taser foi.
On March 25th, 2023, Georgia State Patrol responded to assist Atlanta police after a stolen silver Mercedes-Benz SUV sped through E20, weaving dangerously through traffic. The driver ignored all traffic laws, prompting a pursuit.
Vai pra onde aí, chefe? Sem sirene, né? Caralho. Ai, nossa.
The The chase ended in a multi-vehicle crash. The driver, Michael Smith, and a female passenger fled on foot, but were apprehended. Smith was positively identified and taken into custody by Atlanta police, while the stolen vehicle was linked to him.
Que isso, irmão? Colocou gente inocente em risco ainda. Ô, Titi. Mano, não tem nem ideia de quanto tempo eles pegam de cadeia aqui, mas pega, viu? Mas pega.
On September 28th,
Ele não deu fuga pro IRL não acabar mais cedo, pessoal.
2024, a police officer on patrol along US 78 noticed a gray Dodge Ram speeding at 107 miles per hour in a 60 miles per hour zone. Without hesitation, the officer activated his lights and siren, attempting to catch up to the truck.
Caralho, mas pitch de graça?
TBI.
Que isso?
Roll over. In front hatch.
As the pursuit escalated, officers decided to execute a TVI. The maneuver successfully spun the truck out of control, sending it crashing into a utility pole, which snapped in half from the force of the impact, creating chaos at the scene.
Light goes down.
With the vehicle disabled, officers approached cautiously, and upon additional backup arriving, they were able to safely remove the driver from the wrecked truck.
Não, o cara deve ter machucado. Olha lá, machucou. Sozinho, mano.
The driver, later identified as Mr. Hotchkiss, was
Senor
found to have a
Hotchkiss.
strong odor of alcohol. He was arrested and charged with a number of offenses, including fleeing, reckless driving, failure to stop at a red light, speeding, driving without a seatbelt, and driving under the influence.
Que isso?
In June 2024, while patrolling in Little Rock, police officers noticed a black Dodge Charger committing a traffic violation. When they attempted to initiate a traffic stop by activating their emergency lights, the driver chose to flee, leading officers on a
Dojão é
dangerous
difícil de
pistol
pegar, hein?
pursuit that
Tá
began near
porra!
a gas station.
Dojão.
The Charger sped recklessly through city
Meu
streets,
Deus do céu.
and at one intersection, the driver lost control while
Meu
trying
Deus
to
do
make a
céu.
sharp turn.
Aconteceu lá o controle na mão de uma criança do GTA V que fica na sala lá de casa brincando.
However,
Lampião
before
dando
officers
fuga
could
da
close
polícia.
in, the suspect regained control of the vehicle and continued the pursuit at high speed.
Ah, porra! Meu Deus! Cara, que
Moments later,
animal, não
the
sabe
chase took a
dirigir, velho.
dramatic turn when the Charger collided with an
O quê?
18-wheeler, significantly slowing the vehicle.
Saiu andando. Que isso? Cara!
Recognizing the opportunity, officers executed a precise PT maneuver, disabling the car. But just as the vehicle came to a stop, the driver jumped out while it was still moving and fled the scene on foot. Despite their efforts, officers were unable to catch the suspect, who successfully...
O quê? O cara deu fuga, mano! O cara deu fuga, mano! Não, 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 não. Pera aí. O quê? Irmão, chat, o cara deu fuga, mano!
escaped into the surrounding area. The abandoned vehicle was later inspected and towed back to
Olha o tamanho do policial, como é que pega?
police
Pô,
headquarters.
o policial nem
for further
tentou também, né,
investigation.
mano? O policial só aqui, ó. Olha lá, só... Olhou pra um lado, olhou pro outro, falou, aqui já foi. Nem foi. Que loucura, irmão.
Despite their efforts, officers were unable to catch the suspect, who successfully escaped into the surrounding area. The abandoned vehicle was later inspected and towed back to police headquarters for further investigation.
NT, mano. NT, velho. Que isso, mano. O cara deu fuga mesmo. Eu achava que isso era
On May
impossível.
24th, 2023, Cobb County Police located a stolen vehicle on I-75 South, driven by a suspect linked to an armed robbery. The pursuit began after the suspect committed the robbery and then stole a pickup truck in a
Pior que nas
frantic bid
avenidas lá
to
parece que tem
escape.
espaço pra dar fuga pra tudo que é lado, velho.
For heavy traffic on the right shoulder, 80 miles an hour. Get off of Windy Hill, Windy Hill.
Nossa, toma o pit. O outro já chegando em quadro. Parou. Olha o tanque de policial, caralho.
As officers closed in, the suspect discarded his weapon but continued to hold a knife to his neck, creating a tense standoff.
Alright, let's see what's coming up!
After a brief standoff, the suspect finally dropped the knife and complied with police orders, lying down on the ground to be taken into custody. In tears, the suspect reportedly said, "I just wanted to get away."